Fontaine, Genshin's newest region, and one that's particularly fun, but we're going to be exploring it. But hold on, something's a little different, huh? Okay, what is going on? Fontaine is underwater. This is Nilou's world. Simply put, I've broken Trial Nilou out to the end of Sumeru's Archon quest and have taken to exploring a rather strange version of Teyvat. A Teyvat where everything is missing. Everything except my old nemesis, barriers. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? With the arduous journey to reach Fontaine. Our starting point is Sumeru City, meaning the path we must take looks a little like this. Things are uneventful for the first 10 to 15 minutes. It should be noted that if Nilou drowns, it gets KO'd, or in any way triggers a teleport, she'll end up back at the starting point of the game, that beach in Mondstadt. This is because it is the only teleport location active. Remember, everything is gone, which includes all icons on the map. And apparently, as of version 4.2, even that blue arrow icon for the player. Being teleported back to there is a pain, but thankfully, most forms of forced teleport are easily avoided. The problem is that the bit of desert between Fontaine and Sumeru, the one where the quests for Sarush take place, that place is littered with teleport barriers that'll whisk Nilou back to the beach on the other side of the continent. After some trial and error, I found a workable path by sticking to the east border of the region. It meant I had to climb a lot of walls with default stamina, something that's entirely my fault, I know, but eventually, she made it to the cliff overlooking Ramoritime Harbor. It continues to amaze me just how much can be done with default stamina and some food. It really gives stamina food a purpose. Ah, right. Everything being gone includes the elevator. Oh dear, that's gonna be a doozy. So about what I just said regarding default stamina, it's entirely true. I swear, a lot of the time I have more fun attempting silly things like that climb than I do playing the game's actual content. But I digress. We've made it to Fontaine, and Nilou can attack underwater. Sort of. What's really weird about this is I think they patched it in 4.2. What you see now is footage from 4.1. Each time I went to Fontaine with Trial Nilou, being underwater allowed me to attack. In 4.2, it's always diving controls. The waters of Fontaine are crystal clear in Nilou's world. Since diving doesn't trigger any lighting changes, we get to see the seafloor unobstructed by any such changes and fog. And to illustrate just how crystal clear it is, hold up, something just changed. That couldn't have been a skybox change, right? Those should be impossible, and I've not seen one anywhere in my time exploring Mondstadt or Inazuma. Let's take a look above. No, it was Fontaine being flooded. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Nope, and nothing out of the ordinary at all about an elevated nation sitting atop waterfalls on all sides, being flooded. But that right there is out of the ordinary. Her reflection is upside down, and rather large. Since we're near a spot to go out of bounds... Oh wow, that's really clear. This has me wondering about the primordial sea just below our current location. Let's see if we can break into there. Well, that didn't work. With everything missing, things load a lot quicker, but I can just drop down and climb up. After all, the water and jet stream are on the list of missing things. Let's take a closer look. Or not. That's an awfully high void out zone, and it appears, after also testing in the desert, that it stretches across the entirety of Teyvat. So spoiler alert, won't be going to the Eternal Oasis when the Sumeru episode rolls around. Nobody is home in Merusi Village. It's not the first time we've seen a ghost town in Nilou's world, but this time, well, there's a good reason for it. Elinas's heart is missing. This took a dark turn, and yet it's so bright down here. I think we need to swap the names of these locations. This is the one that should be a very bright place. Alright, time for a break and a dip in the hot springs. We've been exploring the southern areas of Fontaine for a while. How about we take a look at the city? It'll presumably be a ghost town, just like Mondstadt and Inazuma. I figure it's best to just follow the Aquabus channel. And that, dear viewer, is incredibly unfortunate. A teleport barrier sealing off Fontaine City. I spent hours making the trip to Fontaine, climbing up Ramoritime Harbor, all to get another chance at testing the barrier. And then I figured, alright, let's just go under it from out of bounds. I believe I'm right near where it should be. Well, yeah, I was right where it is. This annoying barrier seals off not only the city, but the entirety of northern Fontaine, stretching from the tip of the lit up region on the map to either side infinitely. Hazarding a best guess again, I think this teleport barrier is here because this was the northern limit of the map during 3.2, which is when the final act of the Sumeru Archon quest released. As you can see, it lines up nicely with the north side of Stormterror's lair, which at the time was the farthest northern area in the game. All of which means this is the end of another journey in Nilou's world. There's still more to see in Sumeru, and perhaps even Liyue, but if you've yet to witness the strange beauty encountered on Inazuma's Seirai Island, or Mondstadt's Dragonspine, then I do recommend checking out the previous videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, subscribe is most appreciated. Also, I'll probably be sharing more sneak peeks of my findings over on my Twitter at Moosashi Den. This is Moosashi, signing off. Till next time.